Well, it's quite possible that we've already achieved that it's already locked in. I mean, unless somebody dies, nobody's going to leave voluntarily. It's too much fun.
Well, I don't like that kind of thinking, personally.
Well, maybe if you were closer to death, it would help. So, 104 million children would be born this year on Earth as humanoids, to all go over Niagara Falls in a 77-year window.
Right.
How soon do you want that fixed? Because you have to look those children in the eye when you walk down the street every day.
Right, but I don't think the solution to that is to handcuff somebody to you till death do you part, which is what I heard in your statement.
Well, after the audition...
I think she's locked into this forever. Wow. I mean,
well, the other thing is we'll just nuke it, because that needs to get solved. I mean, that male anger is real, and the weapons are real, and there's like 30,000 of them. It's enough to fuck up the mutation window.
Right, but if players aren't coming voluntarily with...
That's because the women are passive.
No, I'm not talking about the women. I'm talking about our friend. And I'm talking about me. And I'm talking about you. We're showing up because we're feeling compelled to be here by our inner whatever.
Right.
You know, we're here because...
Well,
but I mean, I don't know what's going to happen 6 months from now or a year from now or anything.
well, if I end up being imprudently intense with her and I lose her, that doesn't mean you lose her too.
No, of course not.
But I'm looking at auditioning with, billions of women. So I'm not going to edit a little bit because somebody's got a little fear going or guilt going about, like, I don't care about that.
Yeah, I mean, you want
Somebody won't
you want
run.
players,
Yeah.
right? You want players.
I don't know who it's going to be, but I'm going to act like it's her every time until something stops it. Simple. And I'll be learning, while this is going on.
It's beautiful.
My asshole will get better, or whatever you call that thing as I do that's, you have to spit slap me now and then.
Well, I mean, Osho, all the masters in the Eastern tradition invite people to take sannyas to become disciples, and that's a lifelong commitment. I mean, you don't unsannyas. That's the one commitment I've made where I'm very clear that you don't undo that. There's
Right.
karmic consequences for doing that.
Well,
So,
in my sharing the Virgo fire with our new meta babe, as I understand my aptitude, I'm many angels, and one of the angels is I am the angel of fast. That's the hummingbird and the swan's third eye. If the evolution spent billions of years getting us here, this is a really important time to get it right.
yeah.
And so I'm like, I'm going to drill my will well deeper and get all my will into the act. I'm still going to be screwing it up, but I want all my will available for speed because people are dying 3 per second. And these are my friends. They're human. Too simple. That's me that's dying if there's no them. Ouch.
Yeah. I got a question. The one thing that our friend said this morning, he said, we were talking about the 1,000-year life thing. Basically what he said is, what about the evil people who are going to be like 1,000-year-olds and evil and like that much better at it? Like, I was making the assumption that everybody after 500 or so years is going to kind of turn the corner.
I remember you saying that.
And but I don't know that that's right. I mean, I think that he made a valid point, and I'm wondering what you thought about it. Like, is the epic battle going to continue?
Well, in that I can learn to do it all, then once that's been named as a problem, then my angel goes to work on a solution that is undeniably functional. And I'm like, thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
Because if I'm the universe, then I'm, from evil to angel, everything in between. I'm all of it. And I need to learn to deal with all of it.
Right.
With no filtering. So I've got blind spots to heal, like we all do. Things I don't know yet that I haven't been made aware of that threaten humanity either from inside or outside of it. Either way. All the dangers. Many of them unknown.
And so we don't know what extending life to 1,000 years or 2,000 years is going to do to that playing field. We don't know.
I believe when quantum will hooks into virtue as a perma student, that the aptitudes show up in the magnitude of the necessity to create heaven on earth for real, and that nothing can stop it. Heaven is mandatory, and I'm in a good mood.
Optimistic.
Yeah. Hope on Viagra.
All right.